necessary. And new consensus organizer and executive director, Damon Drummer, he's joining us now for more on this proposition. Damon, thank you so much for joining the show. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, welcome to Rising.
Happy to be here.
Absolutely. So, Damon, lay out your proposals here. It's been made quite a buzz on the internet about how you might be able to circumvent Congress and use the executive orders. What are you finding in your research?
So Joe Biden ran on a promise to build back better. And what we're saying is that no matter what happens in Georgia, whether or not President Biden or future President Biden has a cooperative Senate, there is nothing stopping the Biden-Harris administration from financing its agenda to build back better. Because the president and this country has a range of powerful tools to do the things that we need to do to fix our economy, address the climate crisis, and prepare for the future. And one of those tools is the Federal Reserve, which is one of the most underutilized and most misunderstood tool in our American system. And so what we're saying is, just as the Fed lends money to banks like Bank of America and JP Morgan Chase, just like the Fed has begun to lend directly to municipalities and states, and just like the Fed now has direct loans to businesses on Main Street, the Federal Reserve is America's development bank. So we should use it to develop America.
Mm-hmm. So what does that look like specifically?
So the Federal Reserve Act really empowers the Federal Reserve System to do anything that it takes to rebuild and stabilize our economy. And so what we're saying is three things. One interesting thing is, and I can start from the bottom and go up, we call it digital taxpayer wallets, where we know the Federal Reserve can inject money into banks very easily because they have those relationships. What we've learned in 2008 and what we're seeing again in 2020 is that the Fed doesn't have the means to get money directly to small businesses and medium-sized firms. And so the Federal Reserve and the federal government is looking at how to get money directly to businesses that aren't banking institutions. The same thing for cities and for individuals as well. We all, those who got the stimulus money from the Treasury, we saw how that happened. It was direct deposit. It was a direct check mailed to your inbox or mailbox. There's ways to make that happen. But the most interesting part of this proposal, we believe, is this idea of spread the Fed. Right now, the Main Street lending program is run entirely out of the Boston Federal Reserve. So we have 15 people in Boston managing the loan portfolio for Main Streets all across the country. What we're proposing is a really simple idea: is spread that capacity to all the regional Federal